spoke to Dina again. She also gave me a video presentation the video, but this is a private production. That's why we are presenting here. It's a good video. English are getting actually I explained initially. That's not 5 p.m. as per the Indian Standard Time. In India, in Delhi, there is an event on the 400th birthday anniversary. So 6:30 we have to link with this event. So that's why BC is saying we should wind up by 6:25 because we have a couple of events. Okay. So that's why she is giving the call.
They are all my classmates. And they have actually raised some issues, but then I realized that this is very new. They are non-free, then they will continue on. So that's why everyone is given time.
Yes. I think the 2 days program. 3 days program. Today is the second day.
There is a series of events, but the last one is going to be in Thailand.
Are you planning on it?
The last one.
Namaskar, Namaskar, Swadigrab, good evening. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries and guests to the celebration of 400th birth anniversary of Assam legendary war hero Lachit Barphukan. We will begin the event with the lighting of the lamp. I request our Deputy Chief of Mission, Madam Alpana Dubey, Padma Shri Professor Chirapat Prapandi Vidya, Mr. Praveen Mukherjee, Mr. Anshuman Saikia, and Shri Dharmendra Singh Ji, HOC Acting Director SVCC, please come forward and lighten the lamp, please. Now we can gather. I request our Deputy Chief of Mission, Madam Alpana Devi ji, to kindly make her remarks on this occasion.
Good evening, Sawadika. Namaste. So I am very happy to meet all of you after a long time on the occasion of the celebration of 400th birth anniversary of Assam's legendary war hero, Lachit Barphukan, and all the distinguished guests who have gathered here, who have taken time out from your busy schedule during this, traffic is also not good this evening, but you could make it, so we are very happy to see all of you here, and we also want to thank the Northeast India Association in Thailand for participating in this event, and we are going to honor this war hero from Assam who had fought valiantly, I think, from our home kingdom. That is, you are going to also have a talk on his life and also present some cultural performance. So we all look forward to hearing and also see the cultural performance that will be performed by the Northeast India Association representatives here. And on behalf of the embassy also, I want to thank you all. And SVCC has been working without a full-time director, but I'm sure they are doing a good job and you all are extending your cooperation. So I take this opportunity to again thank all of you, and we will watch the event, the talk and the cultural performance. Thank you.
Thank you, DC ma'am. For this event, our first speaker is Dr. Mansi Gogoidatta. She is a lecturer at King Mongkut's Institute of Technology, Thailand. Today, Dr. Mansi will speak on the contribution of Assam's legendary war hero, Barphukan. I would like to invite Mansi ji to please come forward and address the gathering.
Namaskar, Namaste, Sawadika. I would like to start by addressing the respected this young man and the dignitaries and invitees here. And personally, I'm a very informal person and I'm not used to any protocols. So if I make any mistakes, I would like to ask for your forgiveness. We were told 2 days back that we have to celebrate 400 years of Lachit Barphukan's birthday. So we Assamese are basically very simple people, and Assam is a land of simplicity. So even the word pronunciation of the name of Lachit, I have been hearing people pronouncing in different ways. Lachit, Lachit, but basically we have a very simple song, it's Lachit. So, and also the Battle of Horaihat is pronounced as Saraihat, that is because of the English spelling, and there are millions of names in India got changed because of getting spellings from what we hear and what have been heard by different language speakers. So Sorai is basically bird in Assam, and Horai is the name of the place. So I'll be using these two words as Horaihat and Lachit, simply. There have been going on many controversies in social media. Why is it? Why is this Lachit Barphukan's birthday after so many years? So positions are having different narratives. Someone said there was no uncle of Lachit Barphukan. That was someone else, different person in whose name all this story was actually made. But there are certain records, because during those days, Assam was, people say there were 17 battles, never lost any of them. It was actually not like that. Ahom kingdom was fighting for 25 years, not 1 year or 2 years. Even Lachit Barphukan, he took 2 to 4 years to reorganize and restructure the whole Ahom military force to get prepared to get back what they have already lost. So people are even talking about Upper Assam, Lower Assam, but during those days there were many small, tiny kingdoms. So in historical records, it says that during that time there were 41 diplomatic correspondences made by the Ahom kings with the neighboring kingdoms. So I was reading one letter from the Jayantia king to the Ahom king, saying that he could not help during this time to the Ahom king to save his country, to help a neighboring brotherly state. And the king of Coach Bihar was writing at the later stage, because they already lost to the Mughals during that time. And it's not only one leader who came to attack the Ahom kingdoms. We had several kingdoms during that time. To the south of Ahom kingdom was Jayantia kingdom, the Naga kingdom, then Kosari kingdom, we call it Kosari. So if you see, the English spelling is Kachari, and then Kos kingdoms. So all these kingdoms now, if you see the present Assam, is Assamese as a big land mass and a community. So here in this battle, we mostly learn about one part of the whole northeast, that is the Ahom kingdoms. And who were Ahoms? Many, I think, several conferences seminars. It's always been going on in Thailand and also in Northeast India. Why it is important to celebrate? For me, personally, everybody has history. I have my history. Every one of you have your own history. So this is part of a history that belongs to our country. History is still in the making, and this is a part of history in the making, I think. And history is never pure, never clean. It's full of lies, full of lies, many things that we do not appreciate. So there were some wrongs done, and this is a step to do some wrong right. So that is why I think we are celebrating. And what we India have lost to all these invasions, many people are interpreting in different ways what we have lost. But if Lachit would not have been there, what would have happened? That is what is more important. Because if we lost the coast kingdom, we have lost already the north, major part of the north. Only the south of India was left. And if the Islamic invasion could have entered this part of northeast region of India, probably it could have entered Burma, Thailand, even to the Southeast Asia. So Raja Ram Singha, who was from Amber, he was leading the Mughal army during the time when Lachit fought the Battle of Horaigat. That was the 17th one. So what Ram Singh had written in his summary of the war is that I would like to just say here. Few words from Raja Ram Singha was: glory to the king, glory to the councillors, glory to the commanders, glory to the country. One single individual leads all the forces. Even I, Ram Singha, being personally on the spot, have not been able to find any loopholes and any opportunity. So this is the impression of Horaigat battle from Raja Ram Singha himself. And that is what I think made Lachit Barphukan one of the most important leaders in the Northeast. It was not only Ahom who were fighting actually during those days, the battles. There were also other small tiny kingdoms leaders. The kings were supporting them as well. There are records of that in the histories written by Sujya Kumar Bhuyan. And Sujya Kumar Bhuyan read the first paper on Lachit Barphukan in 1935 in the first Indian History Congress. So that is a big detail, like he has given a very detailed, but he also wrote about why he could not give maybe very detailed description was because the Ahoms were writing history mostly in different Deodhais were told when Sukafa was going towards the northeast of India, on the way he lost 60 people, I think, who died. That time Sukafa told one of his members that please go on writing who have been dead, who are alive. So that was the beginning of writing Ahom histories. And from during that time till Purandar Hingo, the last king of the Ahoms, histories were written in the forms of Buronzi and chronicles. So Ahom history is there, but those were individual efforts. Deodhais are the people who were writing Deodhai Buronzi, Tumbungia Buronzi, different small chronicles were written by different scholars. Lachit Barphukan had his own head of the group who was writing these stories during the war. So he was an eyewitness. And one of the history descriptions of chronicle, he was writing that during the battle when they were fighting, and Lachit Barphukan was standing and he was looking through the window and tears rolling down his cheeks, and he was talking to himself, why this is happening, this tragedy during my time? What can I do to save my country? What can I do to save my king? because king used to be like in Thailand, the representative of God. Like Thai people believe that the rulers are descendants of Lord Indra. Same thing is believed by Ahoms as well. They also call their kings Swarga, they coming from heaven. So they were trying to save their king, and king himself was, in one chronicle, it was written that he had his parliament almost deserted. Nobody was there. Men folks were tired of fighting. That is why Lachit Barphukan took almost 4 years, 2 to 4 years to reunite, reorganize everything. What Ram Singha mentions about the strategies and the tactics of Lachit Barphukan is, I think, something that interests, because Ahom had a different system of organizing their arms. Deka is the title for those who are the head of 10 army personnel. 20 is for Boras, 100 is for So, 100 is So Saikyas. Then Hajar is Hazarika, 1,000 is Ek Hazari, 2,000 is 2,000 is 3,000 is. Then on top of 6 Hazars, it was Phukan and then Barphukan. There is another reason probably why we do not have many information or much information on Lachit is, Lachit was not a descendant of someone who actually came from a very famous or very powerful family. Mostly the powerfuls were the Guhais, 3 Guhais who were the main counselors or the ministers of the king. When it was found that the war was almost in the losing state, the king decided to have new positions. So the first position was created, Barbar was, for tax. So to have collection fund, they started having pike, a new type of tax. And after Jayadhas Hingao, the king who passed, who died, his son took over the charges, who was Sakradas Singha, and he went to Gorgaon, which was the capital of Ahom kingdom that time. So there is a record of Sakradas Singha going to Gorgaon and offering this new position of Barphukan to Lachit Barphukan. So he was the first Barphukan to be appointed as the leader of the bigger section of Ahom kings, who was actually leading the whole lot of Ahom army, that was also supported by the tiny kingdoms surrounding the Ahom kingdom. It was a common effort and united effort, not fought by only the Ahoms. So when we go back to our history, what we have seen is that, like the Islamic invasions, the records talk about the tyranny, how devastations in everywhere, but regarding the Ahom kings, these type of records are not found in any local history. Mostly what we find is they united the people, they were after good governance. That could be an influence from this side of the region, because it was 1228 when Sukafa went to India, Northeast India. But during those days, Ayutthaya had already a 300 years old civilization or a kingdom, established kingdom. And when kings were supposed to be ruling in a democratic way, following Buddha's teachings, where they also believed that everyone should be happy. So in one of these chronicles, it was written that the type of kingdom that Ahoms imagined was like utopia. Everybody should be happy. Maybe that is the reason why for 600 years people in that region lived without any internal quarrels or any kind of classes. Everybody were united when Lachit was fighting to save this region. So this is the basic things that, and small stories that we used to hear. What is Lachit Barphukan for Assamese people? As we do not have many heroes, or maybe not written about many heroes, so small kids, when they play on playground and they have to challenge somebody, they will pick up a stick, and first thing they will say is, like This is the biggest, challenge or something that we all take pride in, and he's the self-esteem of all Ahoms and also the Assamese community. So during 1930s, when Assam had a new nationalism, then Lachit came into the picture again. In one of the prominent magazine, the editor was writing, if you cannot send the British out of India, out of Assam, do not celebrate Lachit's birthday. So maybe that was a reason why for some time these things were not celebrated. And when there was, Assamese had to again take Lachit's example to fight not to be annexed with the East Pakistan, because they were saying that why did Lachit fight if we have to be annexed with East Pakistan? So in the name of Lachit again, the whole community got united and fought against to be annexed with the East Pakistan. Otherwise, we would have been part of Bangladesh. So we forgot Lachit for a while. That was maybe not our fault. Maybe not the historians' fault, neither the politicians' fault, because after Lachit, the period in Assam was very disturbing. People were fighting for power. Many princes were actually killed, assassinated, because if there is something in the body, it's not perfect, then no one can be a king. So there were secret killings. There is one king who became king later on. He used to take out the kneecaps of other princes. So these were, I think, some dark period. And then from 1826, the colonial history started, so everything got changed. And even to 400 years, or after independence, 75 years, whatever it is, we survived for thousands of years because of all these people. Few names we take, we do not take everyone's name. Lakshmi Bai, Shivaji Maharaj, Rana Pratap Singh, Tegh Bahadur. And during the time when Ram Singha was writing all this about Lachit Barphukan, these names were there because that is what led Aurangzeb to send Man Singha to Assam. So during preparing this speech, what I felt is that this is just a beginning because our history was not written scientifically. So it's a time that we start writing our history scientifically, and we give time and effort because people are saying, why now? People are talking about digital technology and everything, and we are talking about 400 years old things here. But nation and nationalism is built upon history. Without history, we are nothing. So I think we are united here to celebrate Lachit Barphukan's birthday. This is a great opportunity for me to be able to say whatever I feel. And I think some of you know more than me, but thank you very much. And I'd like to congratulate everyone for having this opportunity to celebrate together. So thank you all.
Thank you, Mansiji, for sharing your thoughts on this occasion. The next segment for today's event is vocal performance by Dr. Sagarika Moudgaliya. Dr. Sagarika is a Hindustani vocal artist and she is currently teaching at NIST International School, Bangkok. I request Dr. Sagarika ji to please come on the stage. Thanks, Dr. Sapita, for this wonderful performance. We will continue this evening with an exclusive Satriya dance performance. Related for is the painting by Lachit Barphukan, which is the cultural secretary involved with Indian Association Plan. Thanks, Mr. Ramadan. At the request of SVCC, members of the Northeast Indian Association have prepared a group song for this special event. I would like to invite all the team members of NIA to come on the stage and give their performances. May I request our Deputy Chief of Mission to please felicitate our guest speakers, artists and participants from Northeast India Association. Dr. Nancy Dugoi. Dr. Sajita Bokle. Miss Indrani Barwa. And chorus team of good performance. Miss Betul Sharma. And other participants, please. With this, we come to the end of the evening. We thank the guest speaker, artists, and all the distinguished guests for attending the program. Thank you very much. We have arranged refreshment, and I request everyone to please pick up a snacks box while leaving the premises. Thank you, Radhika.